Back, beautiful souls. This is Soldier of Light reporting for duty. And I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Thank you guys for all the people who've been sending wishes to me, which has been amazing. It's always good to read your guys' comments. No, I've been doing good. I just had to step away for some things temporarily just for me so I could work on a few things myself. And also some new things. I learned some new things recently that was pretty eye opening. So it was just to kind of get everything into alignment. And the people who've actually booked a recent healing or a reading, I'll go ahead and I'm gonna do the video or your reading. I think tomorrow. I just got back into this today, so but yeah, I actually took a trip out to Florida as well for my wife's birthday recently, and it was good. Hanging out at the beach. I had a pretty powerful moment actually at the beach. I was laying on the beach, and the sun and the moon were out at the same time, right above us, literally. So I put my hands. I was laying on the beach, and I've been sitting there. I just meditated into the sun for a little bit, and then I was like, I saw the moon pop out. And so I put my hand up toward the moon and my other hand out toward the sun. And I started directing energy. And you see how I just started directing this energy. And I was like, I felt like I was changing the timelines. And what I did actually with that power that I feel, actually, I changed the weather there while I was there. That's a real thing. So the stuff that you see with, I pulled some readings for some other people in this chat about changing weathers and things like that. I actually was able to do that in two different occasions in two different trips that we took. So totally changed the weather. It was pretty awesome. But when I was there, I was mentioned in the laying on the beach, and I had my hand up toward the sun and one toward the moon. And I actually, the awesome thing was is I actually at that time I sent the devil, I sent all the demons, I sent all the darkness into, I sent it to God for judgment, and uh, told, literally at that time, I told the evil that you no longer have a place here. You've already lost. It's time for you to go into the light and be judged by your creator. And I really sat there for a while, and I was doing this energy. When I opened my eyes, I could see things. I was in another dimension. I could see sparkling lights everywhere. In looking around, I actually could see dragons and things, and it was pretty crazy that I actually had that happen. And I told my wife, I opened my eyes. I told my wife, I said, come here. I said, this is. I said, I'm seeing in between dimensions right now. I can see it. I literally, for the first time, I can see through dimensions. And I said, I was looking up at the sky, and the sky was just beautiful. It was full of sparkles. It was just amazing looking. And my wife laid down next to me, and I grabbed her hand. And when I grabbed her hand, she started feeling and seeing the things that I was seeing without me describing them to her. She started feeling it and seeing it. So it was a very powerful moment because we were trying to send good energy into the universe, try to change some timelines, trying to move things along for people. And that's what we were kind of focusing on, just kind of renewing our energies as well. And that was a good time. So I just wanted to share that with everybody. That was a pretty amazing moment for me recently. And like I said, a lot of growth has happened for me recently in my own mental capacity, things I've learned, as well as my spirituality, which is my spirituality had to definitely come into play. That's why I had to take a little bit of a break from the things that I was focusing on in this reality. And I had to kind of step away from that and kind of recharge the battery for this. And I didn't want to do readings and healings for people if I wasn't in a place energetically to be able to give the best that I always do. So because my guides don't work that way. It's we go all out, and that's how we do it. So I just want to let you guys know it wasn't a nothing bad happened, nothing like that. It was just personal time for me to take a breath and to kind of recharge the batteries. I know a lot of you guys have really emailed me concerned about things. That whole situation that happened a month ago, that's old news, man. I let that go a long time ago. So I just, yeah, it's been good. It's been good. And I actually got rid of my squeaky chair in case you guys didn't notice. This one's a really comfortable one, actually. I'm very, very happy with this one. They got nice, soft, cushy arms, and it's very, very comfortable on my back. And it's not that squeaky one everyone says, "What's that noise in the background?" That's always my squeaky chair that I had that wasn't working very well. So, but we'll kind of get started. I saw already there was a lot of questions coming up, and I haven't even touched cards or anything in weeks and weeks. So you guys are the first. This is going to be the first time I'm going to be channeling and pulling anything for a long time. So we're going to go ahead and hopefully I didn't lose any questions. So thank you guys, all the guardians watching over the channel. I always send you guys good energy and protection. Same thing with all you viewers and all the people who are going to be, watching and listening at a different, even different time if it's not live. I missed all you guys too. So we're going to move into a good reality. I've seen it. It's good. We're moving into the light. I feel it very, very much so. So stay strong. We're winning. We've already won, and that's something that has come into more of alignment for me recently. So I just wanted to say that to you guys. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Like I said, shine your light. Help your brothers and sisters. Everyone here is a brother and sister. So just so you guys know. All right. Jason, will my employer and I get along? She has OCD bad. Well, let's find out. We can see. I haven't touched these bad boys in a while. J.M. Smith. J.M. Smith. Okay, the problem is she's a queen of wands and you're the queen of pentacles. So it tells me like she's more fiery about the thing. She's more anal retentive, as you mentioned, but she's very confident. She's very focused. That OCD is a focus point for her, is what I'm getting. But I have the Queen of Pentacles for you. So it tells me like she's going to actually kind of nurture you in some way. I feel like there's going to be some type of connection. It's going to be very practical for you guys as you guys move forward in this. It's going to be a good working relationship. I feel it may take some time to get used to. I feel, yeah, there's going to be the Knight of Wands, so there might be some passionate energy that's going to be transferred between you two. That could, just inspired. You're going to both be inspired to do something like to your way and her way. And I feel like you guys are going to kind of push that same type of energy towards each other. But I feel like it's going to be, and you guys will come to an agreement with the Two of Cups. So it tells me it's going to be unified. You guys are going to find some type of relationship or mutual agreement. I feel after you guys maybe have a little bit of tug of war, not a bad one, just saying like differences maybe of opinions. But the OCD for her is because she's very focused. That's her focus is what makes her OCD like. But I feel like that's also she's able to put that into practicality, and I feel like you're able to do that well as well. I feel like nurturing maybe you'll help kind of nurture that situation as well. And then I had the Judgment card. So yeah, there's going to be rebirth. If you guys have kind of been butting heads, there's going to be a rebirth of this situation. It's going to be some type of reckoning it's gonna come like a calling. So I feel like this is something that's redemption is coming. It's coming for you guys. Okay, and it tells me that the Five of Wands, holding up my deck right now, there's maybe some obstacles, some temporary, maybe some disagreements here and there about some things. But I feel you guys will move along in this journey. And I feel like this is going to work out for the benefit of you both. It may not be as super easy, but I feel like you both are going to be very passionate. You're going to be able to work around it. So hope that resonated with you, and thank you for the super chat. All right. Welcome back, Jay Bro. How does the portal that's near my home affect me and the people around it? Well, let's find out. All right. Okay, so the portal that's around your house, this is something that's been going around, I feel like, since it's, I don't know if this is your childhood home or something, because this is something like from the past. So this has been pulled from the past. And I have the moon card. So it tells me maybe that brings some type of fear or anxieties at times. And I feel like there's something maybe subconscious, maybe dreams. So when these portals open, I don't know if you guys have more active dreams or something along that line. That's what I'm kind of getting. I also feel though the Ten of Swords with those portals, there's something there. There's something that comes to an end or collapses. I don't know if it opens and closes. Maybe that's what this is telling me. But I also feel like maybe there's some loss. These portals. That's why I feel like there's some anxieties or something along that line. That something that's come to an ending. Maybe some type of deception. Something along that line. I feel like is what's going on. I have the King of Wands too. So it tells me overcoming. This is like a big picture thing. So this is like continuous. It's big. And also feel like when you ask for yourself, you're able to overcome them. And I also feel your family is also able to come these things. At the King of Wands, that's that overcoming obstacles. Also is standing strong in your beliefs. Strong in your own energy is what it's kind of telling me. I have the Three of Wands. So you're making progress. So this is growing. This is expanding. So this portal or your energies are expanding or be able to handle this situation, it tells me at times. I have the Nine of Wands. So yeah, there's boundaries. So you're getting better at energetic boundaries is what it's telling me. Also tells me like you're very persistent. This is something that is persistent as well. It keeps coming. It keeps coming. But it tells me like you're able to you this is like a last stand. You're able to get through this. You've done the work. You're almost toward the end of mastering these things. So and I have the Knight of Wands holding up my reading. So it tells me things are progressing. They're going to start to pick up speed. You're being fearless. That's what it's telling me. You're inspired. You're learning new things and you're growing. So continue to do that. And I feel like these things that maybe if there's anxieties or some fears or some dreams that maybe happen, you're able to overcome these pretty quickly now, or you will as you move forward. You're going to start to develop that as you move. So hope that resonate with you, and thank you for the super chat. Let's see what we got. Welcome back, Jason. My daughter is not liking her corporate job. What guidance do the universe have for her? Well, let's find out. So the first card I get is a lover's card. So I feel there's going to be alignment coming. She's going to find a deeper love. She's making a choice right now, is what they're telling me. She's making a choice to leave, or she's thinking about it. And I feel like there's some relationships, professionally, things like that. I feel like she doesn't maybe want to sever some of these relationships almost, but I feel like she's moving forward. This is something a choice she's making with that lover's card. I have the Fool. So she is going to go on a new journey. So it's telling me like they want her to trust in life, trust what she's feeling, because this is a new adventure, a new opportunity is coming for her. The Seven of Cups. So there's a lot of choices she's going to have to make. There's a lot of illusions. So there's a lot of things I feel going on in her mind, is what they're telling me. A lot of daydreaming. I feel like she's searching for a purpose. It's kind of what I'm getting with that. But I have the Justice card. So the Justice card tells me that things are going to work out to her benefit. This is a win-win situation for her as she's moving forward. Okay, so she's going to have some clarity to the situation in the future, and I feel soon, not like way down the line. I'm feeling soon that she should start to maybe get a little more clarity on some of this. I have the Three of Cups. So I feel like maybe some type of partnership, some type of collaboration, but there's happiness. They're telling me coming into her because I just asked for general what they would like to tell me. So it tells me there's going to be celebration coming in into her life in the future. So justice is coming, and she's going to have celebration. The Chariot. So I don't know if she's going to. I don't know if she may move. I don't know if she's going to change. Something changed. Something's coming to an end, and I feel like things are going to start to pick up speed for her. She's going to make progress. That's what it's telling me. And if she's thinking about moving, she may actually move away from where she's at, or definitely change careers, is what they're telling me. There's going to be a change. The Hangman. So it tells me she's kind of waiting right now. She's reevaluating things, but she's also change is coming. She needs to release the fears and the doubts of what they're telling me. The Death card. So yeah, something's coming to an end. This is a metamorphosis for her. Things are changing. This she's completing a cycle. So change is coming for her in the future. The Two of Wands. I see a trip. I see a trip. I see planning. I see something along that line. She's expanding. She's going to leave where she's at. So I don't know if it's permanently moving, or at least she's going to be taking a trip for sure, to maybe discover something, uh, maybe some type of discussion about something moving forward. And the Page of Wands. So yeah, she's going to be inspired by what she's going to do. So she's going to have freedom. She's going to have freedom. That's what they're telling me. So it tells me that this is part of she's discovering things about herself at this point. So tell her to be passionate. Tell her to continue to follow her heart. And tells me something is coming to an end. The Ten of Swords. So something painful ending. She feels in her corporate job she's been backstabbed, or there's some type of painful ending coming to that. She's going to release that. The 10 is telling me this is done already. She just got to. It's coming already. It's already done. So they tell me it's already done. She just needs to move forward now, and it will happen. So tell her to release the fears, and all will be well. Hope that resonated with you, Muse. Thank you for the super chat. Tracy Zimmer. Let me see if you got a sticker somewhere. I hate to miss questions for people. Let me see if I missed anything. Tracy. Thank you for the super sticker, Tracy. I'll see if there's a question for you, okay, somewhere. I didn't see anything when I scrolled up and down. So if I see a question and you ask me one, if not, thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. Light and love. If not, I'll look for a question for you, okay? All right. Is the earth as a whole really the Garden of Eden? Or Eden. Eden. Jeez, man. Can't even talk. Is the earth as a whole really the Garden of Eden? Let's find out. Earth as a whole. Garden of Eden. Let's see it. The Garden of Eden. Earth as a whole. Interesting. I get, yeah. I have the Queen of Pentacles is a yes card for me. It also tells me it's something very practical, very nurturing. So I feel like the Garden of Eden, this is something you would do. You would garden, you would nurture it. And I feel like that's what it does. I also feel like this was something that is very practical. The earth in general is very practical. I have the Knight of Wands. So it tells me that's another yes card for me. It tells me just the energy associated with the earth. It also tells me with the Knight of Wands, like this was something God was very passionate about, the Garden of Eden. And I have the Six of Cups next, which is also yes, this is very nostalgic, something from a long time ago. I have this is childhood memories. This is a lot of innocence. So the Garden of Eden was innocent. That's what I get. I get innocence and joy, but I also get that something came, the Moon card. So something came, and I feel like, what I feel with the Moon card is, Garden of Eden is an illusion, is what I'm kind of getting, an illusion. And what I mean by that is the Garden of Eden, I feel, is more in your spirit. But overall, I feel like the Garden of Eden, how we've been portrayed, is an illusion. That's what I'm kind of getting. I have the Ten of Swords, so it tells me something is coming to an end with that. A painful ending. We're going to find out. Maybe there's some things that betrayal. There's betrayal associated with the Garden of Eden. These are things that I'm kind of getting. The Seven of Pentacles. So it's a long term. The seeds are well planted. So we're talking about gardens. This is seeds well planted. A lot of hard work. The perseverance is coming. Delayed success. So maybe we're going to get back to that eventually, but right now it's a work in progress. The Magician card. So tells me like manifestation. The Magician also could tell me though there's a lot of there's dark energy around with the Magician card. That's what's kind of changed this, but there's going to be clarity coming. What I feel. The Seven of Wands. So yeah, challenges. There's a lot of defensive things that we're going to find out. Maintaining control. So somebody's trying to maintain control of this narrative is what I'm getting. But the Strength card comes. So there's something coming out. There's going to be truth. There's something that's going to come out that's going to be from a place of love. Unconditional love is what it's telling me. Also tells me that we're going to find the power. We're going to find the power again back in the earth and our energies is what I'm getting with the Strength card. So the Queen of Cups. So there's going to be healing coming. So this is kind of, we're going to move back towards that. We're in a healing phase. We have to heal ourselves and heal the earth, and the earth will heal us. It's a combined energy. So I feel like this is it's an illusion. What we've been told what the Garden of Eden really is, or what it looks like, or how it's been portrayed, is an illusion, is what I'm getting. So hope that resonated with you, Dennis, and thank you for the super chat. I couldn't even say the Garden of Eden. I kept wanting to say like some weird name. It's like it didn't want to come out of my mouth. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. No more super chats. I know I don't even know how many we're into this right now. So no more super chats, please. I'm going to actually change that banner right now. Tick tack, tick tack. All right, let's see. Cecilia, hi, my neighbor said my house could be put in foreclosure after 2 years of unpaid property taxes. I am slightly panicking. Should I get a loan or stay zen? What you need to do is ask if they can validate those taxes with a true bill, not a statement, a true bill. That's what you should request, a true bill. But let's see. I asked if you should stay zen because I don't want to ask the other question because it's giving energy to things we shouldn't give energy to. So, but it tells me with the zen part, there's going to be some type of an agreement. The Two of Cups, there's going to be some type of proposal maybe coming to you. And the Six of Pentacles. So it tells me you're going to be receiving something. A gift is going to come to you. So you're going to be receiving something financially. It's going to come to you. The Four of Pentacles. So once again, you're going to be secure. You're going to conserve what you have, is what they're telling you with the Four of Pentacles. That tells me control. So maintain control of your energy and the energy you put out and energy that you get back. I have the Five of Pentacles. Tells me there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of worry, and it's understandable. We're human. So it tells me a lack mindset. Okay. It also tells me this lack mindset, the fear, as I mentioned before I started reading. We don't want to give energy to that. The slightly panicking, that just increases the energy of that. I know it's hard not to because that's how we have to deprogram ourselves. But it tells me the lack mindset, the fear. Two of Pentacles about some decisions you're having to make. So it's telling me financial decisions. But there's going to be celebration with the Three of Cups in your future. It's harmony, teamwork, celebration, collaboration. There's going to be some type of collaboration. I feel there's going to be something coming to you. Four of Swords. You're going to recoup something. You're going to recoup. Renewal is coming. Recoup. I keep getting recoup. So you're going to recoup something. Okay. Renewal. So it tells me they want you to just kind of rest. Get out of your way. That's what they're telling me. Page of Swords, because this is going all over. You have ideas is flying all over. That's what they're telling me. There's a lot of fear, mental energy. You're putting a lot of mental energy into it. And the High Priestess says, you kind of already know. But the High Priestess card, trust. You have to trust yourself, is what they're telling me. Trust yourself. You have divine knowledge inside of you. You got to trust it. You got to believe it. Even if it seems like things don't work out, I'm going to tell you. If things don't work out the way we feel they should, there's a bigger plan. You'll be in a better place, even if it looks bad on the surface. Or I'll lose my home, I'll lose my car, whatever it may be. My credit cards, I can't pay them off. Whatever the situation is for you that's coming up. If that's the case, then you know what? Put the energy towards something better. Even if it looks bad on the surface, there's going to be something better for you on the other side, I promise. So that's what they're telling me. You trust yourself. You have divine knowledge. You need to trust with the High Priestess. So things are going to pick up speed with the Knight of Wands. They said to be fearless. That's what they just told me to tell you. Be fearless. Release these doubts and these fears. Quit feeding into the fear. Don't be. If your neighbor's telling you that, guess what? Then maybe you shouldn't have that conversation with the neighbor. Just a thought, because that neighbor is going to freak you out and bring your energy all over the place. Plus, discussing that energy also brings more energy. What we put out is what we receive. So that's what Spirit told me. Just be fearless. Let go of the fear, take a breath, and all will be well, Cecilia. Hope that resonated. Thank you for a super chat. Didn't you buy a reading from me? You Are My Sunshine. This was something I think I was going to read for you. Let's see. You're My Sunshine. My nephew has a collapsing hip bone. He's only 46 years old. Should we move forward with a hip replacement or alternative treatments help regrow the bone? I'm going to do a 2 reading. I'm going to do one for hip replacement and see what that looks like. And I'm going to do one alternative for option 2. If I was to give you an option, I'm going to tell you option 1. First card I have is a no card. That would say if you should get a hip replacement. That's 8 of cups. So walking away from something. You're going to walk away from that idea, I feel. Something is going to come to fruition, okay? So it tells me some travel maybe. If you did option 1, maybe you travel to your doctor, to an institution. I have the Hierophant next, so you travel to an institution. It also tells me that there's going to be some type of maybe they want to contemplate surgery is what they're telling me. That's what I asked for. And it also tells me that there's, with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands holding it up, that there's going to be, it's just a financial opportunity for them more than anything. It looks like it could benefit, but if I was to pull out of the second option, is what I asked is the alternative. First thing I have is the 2 of Wands. So it means you're going to travel for these treatments. Also tells me there's going to be some plan. You're going to be leaving home. There's going to be something. He's going to make progress. I have the 10 of Cups after that. So there's going to be some type of fulfillment. There's going to be some type of completion, maybe, or growth and happiness that he's going to attain. I have the star card. So it tells me remain hopeful. A good omen is coming that way. So I feel with the star card, things are going to be maybe brought to light. You're going to learn some things. I have the Ace of Cups. After that, a new opportunity, growth, harmony, love. Things are going to flow again. If it's kind of dead, I don't know if it's dead. Maybe there's some loss of blood vessels or something in there or flowing, and something is there. But I feel like that's going to flow again in the future. And I have the Nine of Cups. Your wish will come true. Contentment also tells me like satisfaction. You're gonna and stability in that hip again is what I got. I just got stability. So they're telling me this is coming. So if I was looking at my cards, I don't see any bad cards. But if I was looking, I would say the alternative from Spirit is telling me this is a stronger pull for Spirit. If he did the alternative, he will see some progress. It looks like for that. It'll be some work in progress with the Eight of Pentacles holding up my deck, which means he's going to start to learn things. You guys are going to start to learn things about this, and you guys they're going to make some progress. This is going to be a work in progress. Okay, so it's telling me that you guys will start to understand this a little bit better as you go. You're gonna start to master these things. So hope that resonate with you, are my sunshine, and thank you for the super chat. All right. Are the light beings behind the lucky girl or boy syndrome technique? I don't even know what that is. It seems as if the cheat code was put out there to help the Normans break out of the 3D matrix. I don't even know what you're talking about, man. But I'll pull cards for you. You always come with some cool questions, man, because a lot of these things that you bring to me, I have no idea what you're talking about. So it shows you how more valid it is, I guess, when I get these things. So it's always a good time. So, all right. Are the light beings behind the lucky girl or boy syndrome technique? Are light beings behind the lucky girl or boy syndrome technique? Let's find out. Well, I got the lover's card. So it tells me it's out of love, a relationship, harmony, two energies. I have the Four of Pentacles. So it tells me maybe something they've been holding on to, something they held on to. And I feel like it's for security and to help control the narrative with the Four of Pentacles. But I have the Five of Pentacles after that. So it tells me because of um, lack mindsets. Lack mindset. That's what it's telling me. Like the mind isn't where it needs to be. So I feel like because of a lot of loss, isolation. I feel like there's a lot of isolation with this, is what they're telling me, and poverty. But I have the Empress card because of the poverty, the isolation, the loss, the ill health. I feel like this is to help move this along because I have the Empress. That's a nurturing card, an abundance card. It tells me like development, accomplishments, evolution to help evolve this situation and growth. And then the Sun card, that's a home run. Tells me that's exactly right to bring joy, celebration, success, to move these things along. The Four of Cups. So yeah, it's reevaluation. It's for people who've been disconnected. So they're asleep, the disconnected part. That's what it's telling me with the Four of Cups. The Hermit. So the Hermit is divine knowledge, divine intervention, wisdom. So this is something that's inner guidance that's coming. So I feel like this is to kind of help push it along. And I feel like the High Priestess, yeah, it's to increase their divine knowledge, their intuition. And that's what I feel that's what they're doing. So yeah, I feel, and the Ace of Swords is holding my deck up. So victory, it brings victory, mental clarity. So I feel like this is something to help. That really is a thing. It's what I'm kind of getting. So hopefully that resonated with you, DHB, and thank you for the super chat. All right. Let's find out. Yes, it's general reading. All right, let's see. Ten of Pentacles, long-term success. Tells me your family life. There's security. That's coming. Your family life. You're completing something, or you've completed something in the past. That's what it tells me. The Ten of Pentacles. So it tells me financial success is coming for you as well. Also tells me wealth. Your legacy is looking solid. I have the King of Swords, so it tells me you're very disciplined, you're very truthful. Also tells me though that there's some mental clarity coming for you if you've had any doubts or anything that's been kind of weighing on your mind. Tells me that there's going to be some clarity coming for you because you're a thinker. And I got the Strength card after that, so it tells me you're finding great inner strength, and they want you to love yourself. That's what they're telling me. Spirit's saying she needs to love herself more and to be strong, be courageous, and be very passionate as you always have. They said just continue to be passionate for the things you believe in your heart. They're telling me be open to love. Be open to love. The Emperor card. So also tells me like discipline. Also tells me you're very responsible and also very respected. So stability. If there's been a little instability, the stability is coming for you. Also tells me very protective. You're very protective of the people around you. And the Temperance card. You're finding meaning in your life. That's what it's telling me. You're trying to find a purpose, and you are. They actually want you. They want you to do things in moderation at times. I feel like sometimes maybe you kind of just go you too much on your plate. So they want you to kind of take a breath and remain calm. That's what they're telling me. They're telling me that their harmony is coming. They're finding meaning in things. That's why in divine timing, everything is happening in divine timing. The Two of Pentacles. So there's some things that you're kind of weighing, some decisions. They're telling me you're adapting. They're telling me you're good. You're adapting to these changes, is what they're telling me. And the Queen of Wands, once again, strong, courageous, passionate, fiery. That's what they're telling me. They also want me to tell you to find something, once again, that joy, find passion in your life. Find that zest, whatever it is that drives you, that you want to do. Find that joy. The Four of Cups. So you've been meditating, or they want, if you haven't, they want you to start to kind of slow your mind down and meditate. Because they're telling me that you're reevaluating, but you're also feeling a little disconnected at times. Two of Swords, because of decisions, these things that you're kind of weighing about, maybe some decisions you've been contemplating. Also looks like to me like maybe things are at a stalemate with the Two of Swords. Things haven't been moving along in the fashion that you would like. But the Page of Pentacles tells me you're manifesting something. You're also developing a lot of skills for yourself, energy wise. And I also feel like things are going to develop for you. Okay. Tell me you're very ambitious. It also tells me financially, you're manifesting something. Once again, that just tells me that you're good at it. You're good at manifesting. The Page of Cups. So it tells me Page of Cups. You're very creative. That's what it tells me. Creative things are coming to you. Very creative in what you do. It also tells me though you're a dreamer and you want to. Maybe your intuition is really starting to increase. So they're telling me that you're getting intuitive messages. The Nine of Pentacles. Keep working. You're a hard worker. That's what they're telling me. You're very responsible. They're also telling me you have a routine about you. They're acknowledging it. That tells me long-term success, okay, with your routine. Ace of Pentacles. So something tangible is coming for you. Something financial, a new home, a new job. Something financial is coming. Something a gift, okay. Maybe something you do for a job, like mentioned, or career, or whatever it is that you do is coming. Prosperity is coming. A new venture is coming for you. And the Queen of Cups is holding up my deck. So nurture yourself. Nurture others, remain calm. Healing is coming for you, and I feel like you're going to be able to help heal others as well. So that's kind of what I'm getting, Muse. So your cards look beautiful. Okay, so keep pushing along. Things are progressing in divine timing as they are meant to be. All right. So I hope that resonated with you, and thank you for the super chat. find out. So the question is, if there are about 5 implants for me from star families, could you tell me from which star systems they are from and why I have them? It's a lot of questions, Dennis. That's like 5 questions plus 5 more answers. Let's find out. I know you've been in Orion. You got one from there. I also know you have one from Sirius. I know you have one from there. I also know you have one from Pleiades. I know you have one from there. I also have one from Andromeda. And you know, I think you have another one from here in the Earth. There's an Earth race, I feel. So I feel that there's multiple ones, but what I get is this is a communication. It's how you communicate. But the Queen of Swords, it's a communication thing. It's what I get. I get the Nine of Swords after that. So that comes with the Nine of Swords could be maybe dreams. It usually means nightmares, but I also feel like a lot of these communications happen. That's why you have a hard time sleeping. I feel you get a lot of conflicting things that go on, and I feel like that has something to do with your insomnia at times. But I also feel with the Fool card, this is journeys. This is something that you've had multiple times. You've done this. This is journeys. Part of your journey is what they're telling me. I have the Seven of Cups, so it tells me like an opportunity. Once again, I get back to the dreaming part. That's a daydreaming thing for me. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of information that gets transferred as I feel. Because I have the Wheel of Fortune, so it tells me this is your destiny. These are things that it was meant to happen with the Wheel of Fortune. This is completion of things. And it tells me there's been a lot of ups and downs and karmic cycles that you've completed. And you will come to another completion in your future here. And I have the Page of Swords. So that tells me like young, when you're young. This happens when you're young. So when you're reborn, um, once again, that tells me this when you're reborn, you get it. You get these implants. I feel like you've had these implants for some time. And I have once again, that's a communication. The Page of Swords is a communication. So it's a way of communicating. That's how they communicate with you. And the Lover's card, harmony, alignment, energy, two energies into one. So I feel like this is something that they've done. And a choice. It was your choice. You gave them that choice. And the Four of Pentacles. So you're holding on to them. Yeah. So you're holding on to them. And the Nine of Pentacles. So fruits of your labor, it's rewarding. So it's something that you're being rewarded for. So this is something you volunteered for. And this is something that because you're fighting, there's something you're here to do, a mission with that Knight of Wands holding at my deck. So it tells me you're fearless, the energy, you're making progress, and this is something that you chose to do to help move the energy along in this timeline. Is what I'm getting. So hope that resonated with you, Dennis, and thank you for the super chat. I'm using neck stretches and breath work as a placebo to improve my eyesight. My vision has been improving drastically. Is this placebo also improving anything else I'm not aware of? Well, let's find out. If it's improving something, though, is it really a placebo, DHP Junior? Maybe it's a different term. Just a thought. Let's find out. Yeah, I get the lovers card once again. That's come out a lot tonight, and that tells me like alignment. You're bringing things into alignment and harmony. And the Four of Pentacles tells me that there's something like you're controlling the energy better. You're controlling the energy better is what they're telling me. The Magician. So yeah, manifestation. This is what you're manifesting. Tells me that you have great skill. You're learning these things about yourself. They also want you to have some self confidence in these things. It's like I said before. Is it really a placebo? It's you put the energy into it. It also tells me like clarity when you ask about your eyesight. Clarity for the Magician card also comes out for me as clarity. So that tells me that you're manifesting this. And the King of Swords, clarity again, once again. It tells me like maybe what the energy you're putting in, you're being more disciplined with it, which means you're putting it into practice more. The Nine of Swords tells me though that comes up. There could be maybe some despair, maybe a little bit of anxiety at times about maybe some things going on, maybe some worries. Not saying you're like totally fearful, but maybe there's some doubts and some things that they're kind of telling me. Maybe there's some sleepless nights that you have because of the things that you're learning about yourself and others. But I have the Eight of Cups, so it tells me though that you're leaving behind. You're leaving behind the old. So you're growing, you're transitioning. That's what they're telling me. You're moving along in this journey. And the Ace of Pentacles. So you're going to become abundant. This a gift is coming. So it tells me like you're doing things. So you not only are you helping your eyesight, you're helping your energy in general come into alignment with this breathing and this breath work and the stretches. Your body is so it tells me this is something that you're manifesting. You're manifesting everything that you are bringing into your reality. That's what they're telling me because you're becoming more into alignment. So hope that resonate with the DHP and thank you for the super chat. Does Spirit have a message for me? Glad you were back. Thank you. If you've been waiting on something, maybe some news or something, it tells me it's coming towards you with the Eight of Wands. So some decisions maybe you've been making, these are going to start to pick up speed. And I also feel like you're manifesting things a little quicker now. So maybe you're focusing on things. Maybe your energy has changed, but there's movement. You're going to see if you haven't, you're going to start to see movement or news is coming towards you. I have Three of Swords. So it tells me, though, there's maybe some heartbreak or maybe some grief. I don't know. There's something going on with you, possibly. If there's relationship, something along that line, maybe there's something emotional pain, something that I'm feeling with the Three of Swords. But I have the Three of Pentacles. So it tells me maybe you're learning about something. Maybe you're going to learn, maybe some news is going to come, something you're going to learn about. And I feel like and the Chariot card comes. So whatever you're going to learn, I feel you're going to take. You're going to make progress. It also feels like there's going to be some movement in the situation. You're going to be departing from something. It's going to take some courage. But you're also going to tell me you're going to be very determined in the things that you're going to do. I have the Eight of Pentacles, so I don't know if there's something going on, like you're you're going to learn something. You're working on yourself. You're going to be working on yourself. That's what they're telling me moving forward in the future. Maybe I don't know if you're going to go back to learning something new, like a new skill, maybe some type of apprenticeship, some type of school that you may go to in the future. That's what they're telling me. But I have the Temperance card. So it tells me harmony is going to be back in your life. So if you've had some issues, maybe, or there's something maybe from your past that you were kind of waiting on, some news or something going on, it tells me that you're gonna find purpose, and there's going to be harmony brought back to your life in the future. But to remain sensible in what the things that you want to accomplish, and remain calm. Balance is coming. There will be some decisions that you're going to have to make. They're telling me. So I don't know what the situation is, but it tells me that there's something you're going to have to some decisions to make. Page of Pentacles. So it tells me maybe some type of development. It also tells me skill. You're going to be working on yourself. Skill development, as I mentioned with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So it tells me you're manifesting something. Maybe something financially is going to come to you, is what I feel. And the Page of Cups. So you're going to have a happy surprise. So all this is going to kind of lead to learning something. You're going to be a happy surprise in the situation in your future. Intuitive messages. You're going to find new love. If this has been a breakup or news about something, you're going to find new love, they're telling me, in the future. So also tells me to remain to be a dreamer. Keep dreaming about the things how you want them. I have the Ten of Swords. So it tells me for my reading, something backstab, betrayal, something is coming to an end. And I feel like maybe if that's what this is related to, I feel like this is going to move forward and it will come to an end. And you're going to it's going to move into a better future for you. So I hope that resonated with you, Lori, and thank you for the super chat. Credo Mutwa claimed to have eaten Anunnaki meat. How did this affect his DNA? So how did the light beings save him? I don't even know who this is. Credo Mutwa? Hopefully I'm saying that right. Did Credo Mutwa eat Anunnaki meat? I'm going to ask it that way. Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, that's a strong yes. He did eat Anunnaki meat. He did it because he got divine knowledge from it. So what you're asking me is how did it affect his DNA? I feel like there was some type of sacred knowledge and some intuition increased with the situation. Sensitivity. I have the Star card. So it tells me off-world spirituality, rejuvenation, something along that line. He was rejuvenated. And I also feel like also divine knowledge is also, I have the Ace of Cups. So this is a strong yes. I don't even know who this is, but it tells me like spirituality, intuition, tells me things started to flow, whatever this was, the situation. And the Justice card. So this is something that was meant to happen. So it tells me this was a cause and effect. So I feel like the eating of the Anunnaki meat had a huge effect on it. It was good. It was a win-win situation. Fairness, justice came about with this. The Four of Swords. So renewal, some type of renewal once again. That's what I'm getting with the same thing with the rejuvenation with the Star card. Renewal is what I'm kind of getting. Recuperation. The Nine of Cups. Luxury, gratitude, contentment. Your wish came true. Satisfaction. The Hermit card. Divine knowledge, soul searching. That's what it tells me. Divine knowledge, truth, guidance, subconscious energy. Those are things that I feel was huge because of the loss. The Five of Cups is a loss. because of the loss of that situation. There was something gained from it. So whoever this Credo Mutwell was, that looks straight up like that was truth, because those are some strong cards. And there's something too that he actually got a lot from it. It affected his DNA. So that's what I'm getting from how it must have saved him. So the eating of that meat rejuvenated him is what I feel. So I hope that resonated with you, DHP, and thank you for the super chat. What does Spirit have for me? Thank you. Three of Cups. So celebration tells me friendships, collaboration, friendships, happiness. But I have five. That was what it was telling me. But I also feel like maybe some disagreements at times, maybe with some people, maybe friends or something along that line. They're telling me maybe there's going to be some disagreements moving along, but they're temporary. Maybe some strife, maybe a little bit of tension. Maybe there's something tense going on in your life, but you're going to move past it really quickly with the Nine of Pentacles. So it tells me like your rewards are coming. Also tells me like the fruits of your labor. So I don't know. It also tells me financially something is coming for you. Okay, in your future. The Page of Wands. So they'll tell me that you're going to be inspired again. Freedom is coming. Okay, they're telling me that there's some excitement. They want you to be so you're going to be excited again in your future. The King of Cups. So it tells me King of Cups. So emotional balance. There's telling me that there's going to be some type of balance, maybe with um, maybe a male figure in your life or something. Something harmony is coming, I feel, with the situation. The Nine of Wands. So test of faith. You're very persistent. You're going to move past it. You're almost toward the end. That's what they're telling me. You're almost to the end of these things. Being wary about something. The Four of Wands comes. So celebration is coming. Once again, harmony, joy, family, celebration, harmony. It's going to be, and Six of Wands, victory, making progress. Also tells me they want you to be confident in yourself. And things are progressing. Okay. So things are moving along beautifully and it will be very victorious. And the strength card is holding up the reading. So it tells me with the strength card to be open to love, open your heart as you have been to receiving and giving love, but also stay strong. You have great inner strength, and that's going to pay off for things maybe that you've had these little obstacles or these little speed bumps. You're going to overcome them very beautifully, and things are going to work out for you. Okay, moving forward, just keep the faith. All will be well. Hope that resonated with you, Arma Sunshine, and thank you for the super chat. Does my spirit guide have a message for me? Jan Smith. First card I have is the Justice card. So it tells me something is going to work out for you. If you've had anything maybe that you wanted to come to completion and work out, it's coming. It's already tells me that's what's coming. It also tells me maybe if you've had any type of legal issues or something, maybe some news you're waiting on, that's going to come and it's going to work out for you. Clarity's coming. And I have the Hermit card. So you've been doing some soul searching. So they're telling me. But they're contemplating some things. They're telling me you've been contemplating a lot. But it also tells me there's some wisdom you're learning. You're learning some truths. You're seeking it out. That's what they're telling me. You're growing. The Ten of Cups. So love, harmony, fulfillment for your family and yourself. Divine love. Your dreams are going to come true, they're telling me, with the Ten of Cups. I also have the Ten of Wands for you, though. Ten of Wands tells me that's coming, something's coming to a completion, but you have a lot on your plate, a lot of burden, a lot of things you're holding on to that you need to let go of. The Strength card comes out. Once again, that comes back to um, you have great inner strength. Stay focused. Um, remain strong. Remain courageous. Also tells me have compassion for yourself, not only just others, but for yourself. I have the Three of Cups, celebration, harmony, friendships. All that looks like it's going to move into the future for you. But I have the Five of Wands. So maybe some things, once again, temporary obstacles, maybe some disagreements about some things, maybe with some friends or what people think. So that's what telling me maybe that, but there's going to be some, you're going to move right past that once again. So that's with the Nine of Pentacles. So it tells me the fruits of your labor, all these things that maybe in your life, they're coming to fruition for you in the future. Financial independence, once again, tells me, just standing strong in yourself, and all these things that you're gonna move right past them so easily. It'll be a blip on your radar. And holding in my reading is the Four of Wands. So it tells me celebration, homecoming, joy, all that stuff is coming in your future, and to continue to push. Just as you've been moving along is exactly how you should be moving along. That's what they just told me. So hope that resonated with you, James Smith, and thank you for the super chat. Wendy Day, thank you for the super sticker. Much love, my friend. Much love. Much love. Is XRP controlled by the darks? Well, let's find out. XRP. Okay, it's a lot to unpack. So, this is originally set up to exchange things. This is finances. This is the Six of Pentacles. So, it was a give and exchange, give and receive. I have the Six of Swords next. So, it tells me with the Six of Swords that there is some transition that's happening. Okay. I have the Four of Cups. So, it's revaluation. Right now, it's kind of disconnected, but it's always reevaluating is what they're telling me. I have the Five of Swords, so there's been a lot of conflict about things out there, what have been said. And I have the Ace of Pentacles, so it's definitely something in the future that's coming that's financially, but I also feel there's going to be some type of sudden change with the Tower card. Some type of sudden change, some type of revaluation, or some type of revelation, some type of an awakening of something. And I have the Knight of Swords, so it tells me after that it's going to be action oriented. So maybe some military involvement, something. Maybe there's some white hat, dark cat. If you want to look at it that way, maybe there's some intervention there. Because I have the Six of Wands, so public recognition is going to be brought into the public victory. It's going to make progress. But I have the Devil card. So right now, I feel that this is partially. I mean, there's a fight. They're telling me this is a fight between the dark and the light right now, with this situation, because I have this beside the Devil card. I have the Seven of Swords, betrayal, deception, trickery. But I have the High Priestess card after that, so it tells me that things are going to come. These divine intervention tells me also comes into this. It's going to be like the light with high morals. This is something that's going to work out. The Star card. So a good omen is coming. Fortune is coming. So I feel like there's a fight between the dark and the light with this right now. That's why it hasn't moved. So I feel like once that is overcome with the Star card and the Ace of Cups, yeah, it'll be flowing. Money will just flow. So after this, the fight with the dark is won. The Star card renewal, fortune is coming, and then the Ace of Cups, so it'll flow. It'll be renewed. So right now, and actually with the Eight of Wands holding up my deck, tells me it's going to pick up speed, or there's news that's going to come to us. Something along that line, and we're going to learn some stuff that's going to be brought out. So there's going to be, with the Tower card, there's going to be some type of disruption, some type of situation with the dark. So right now it tells me like this is a tug of war still. They're still tug of warring with the financial stuff because there's some of these banks and these things that don't want to let go. So even though they've already lost, we have to let it play out. That's what Spirit just told me. You have to let it play out. It's already done. They just don't know it yet. So, and I'm talking about the bankers and the politicians. If they don't know it yet, it's inevitable. It's coming. Hope that resonated with you, Muse, and thank you for the super chat. There was difficulty with my birth. My mom saw the white light and Jesus spoke to her. She is no longer alive. What did Jesus speak to her about? Good question. Let's find out. So I got the Seven of Wands. So you're telling me that there was something, she had some challenges. There was something going on that was very challenging for her. So he actually came and said, you're going to persevere. Things are going to work out. So it was a message to tell you you're going to persevere through this. The King of Pentacles. So yes, the King, he did. He came and talked, and he actually told just to bring her security, to tell her everything was going to be okay. That's what he was telling me. And it was something that he was telling her. It was very practical for her, telling her things are going to be okay. It was just a practical way for her to maintain control. I have the King of Wands, so it was to show her a bigger picture, and to tell her things are going to be okay. So a vision. It was a vision of her, of this is what I'm getting with the King of Wands, and the Temperance. It was to bring calm and harmony to her when she was feeling out of sorts, and also tell her that there's meaning, finding meaning in her life. So I feel like that was something that brought meaning to her. I have the Seven of Pentacles. That's telling me the message said things are going to be okay. You're going to be okay. The seeds have been well planted. So he's telling me that you're going to persevere once again. That's what I keep getting. You're going to persevere through this. All will be okay. Things are going to work out in the long run. That's what you're telling me. And the Knight of Pentacles, he came. He was a messenger. He says, I'm here to, it was a routine. So I feel, I feel your mom after that, there was maybe a routine. I don't know if she spoke to Jesus a lot after that, but I feel like it was a routine of his. Even if I feel like he came to her a lot, it was a routine. That's what I keep getting. And I feel like there's something like just to kind of help her maintain when things were kind of crazy, is what I'm getting. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. So it was a very nurturing way for him to do that. She was also very nurturing. So I feel like it was kind of helped her nurture and be more practical about these things. I also feel like it was to tell her, like, again, it was like a parent almost, like, I'm coming to you to say everything will be okay. It was like a hugging moment. And he says that everything, you're going to persevere through this. This is not the end of the line for these things. It's going to move along in the journey. So it was the Tower card was holding up my reading. So there was a revelation. There was a revelation that was brought to her about her life and about some other things that she was going to encounter, and all will be well. So it was a disruptive in a way, but it also was a revelation for her to learn from. So that's why that was the message she was saying. It was always going to be okay. So hope that resonated with you, Lisa. Thank you for the super chat. I have been approached by lawyers on the Camp Lejeune water. Am I wasting my time on this? Let's find out. Okay. So I get this was something you had in the past. So this is something if you've been around the Camp Lejeune thing, what I'm getting is because I got the Six of Cups. So it was something from your past, nostalgia, that they were talking about. And now there's a eight, the moon card comes out. So there's a lot of fears and a lot of anxieties about the situation, what they're telling me. And I had the nine of wands. So they're telling me gearing up for something, pessimism, weary, being weary about this. But I also like a test of faith and being resilient with this situation. But I have the Four of Wands after that. So celebration, a community of people. There's going to be some type of celebration that comes from this, some type of joy. I have the King of Cups. So emotional stability, balance. I don't know if this is something to do with yourself or a male of yours, maybe a male figure in your life. I feel like there's going to be some type of balance brought back from the situation. Because I have the Wheel of Fortune, so a change in luck, good fortune from the situation, destiny, a turning point is what they're telling me with the Wheel of Fortune. The Page of Swords, so there's going to be a lot of gossip and innuendo about a lot of these things with the Page of Swords and a lot of mental energy you're using. And I have the Eight of Swords for you, so it tells me you're imprisoning yourself. This is all entrapment, victim mentality, self entrapment about how this is going to proceed. But the Ace of Pentacles tells me financial, something is coming to you financially if you stick with it. That's what they're telling me. And the Strength card, once again, if you have the strength and the courage to go through with this, something will come to you tangibly in finances, it looks like, from the situation and to the group that's part of this big suit. So, hope that resonated with you, Sharon. Thank you for the super chat. Welcome back, sending love and warmth from snowy Minnesota. Will I ever have peace/closure from the hurtful things my niece said to me? Glad you're back. And let's find out. I'm going to use my angel deck. Or I'm going to shop at peace. I got the star card. So I got a yes before I even pulled cards. But I get happy times. There's something is coming, a positive change is going to be brought. Tells me long-term plans. Okay, long-term. There will be some harmony. So remain hopeful. But I have the eight of fire. So news is going to come. Okay, that's what it's telling me. Things are going to pick up speed for you. The delays are over. And I have the seven of fire. So you're defending yourself and the decisions you've made, and the other person is as well. And you're standing your ground. You're choosing what you. They want you to choose your battles wisely. And I have the two of water, so harmony, some type of agreement, a relationship that grows together. Tell me forgiveness. I just got forgiveness. There will be some forgiveness, a positive resolution to your conflict. I have the two of fire. So progress is going to be made. Okay, things are going to move along. You're going to come into your own, or you've come into your own. Or telling me, and there's going to be some type of new agreements or partnership with your niece. I feel so. Continue moving forward. That's what they're telling me. And the Empress card. So yeah, tells me nurturing is coming. Tells me things are evolved. They will evolve. There's going to be some accomplishment. Okay. So it tells me all will be well. And the Queen of Air is holding up my reading. So it tells me truth is coming. Clarity is coming. Stand strong. Be confident. And all will be well. Okay. This will move along. It tells me in the future, things will move along and you will see progress. Okay. So stay in the light, Marla, and all will be well with your niece. Hope that resonated with you. Thank you for the super chat. Keep it talk tonight. Can't even talk tonight. Rudolf Steiner has an interesting take on an entity named Ahriman. Is his prediction regarding the rise of this entity accurate or BS? Let's find out. Ahriman. I dropped a whole bunch of cards, not just one. So. Rudolf Steiner. Rudolf Steiner claims that there's this entity named Ahriman. It's true or false? Can you tell me? I gotta know. I got the Four of Wands, or I mean, Four of Pentacles. That's a no card for me. That's something they're holding on to maintain control. Then I got the Five of Pentacles. So that's it's lies, man. That's garbage. So I got the Five of Pentacles. That's loss. That's fear. It's to put fear out there. It's to put worry. It's like that's what it's telling me. And then I have the Eight of Cups. So I have straight no's across the board. So that's going to be departed from that situation. He's going to be awfully disappointed. I feel in this. And he's going to abandon that. He's going to withdraw those statements. Or he's going to abandon this situation. I'm telling you. So yeah, this is we're not even going to pull any more cards on that. So yeah, it's all bullshit lies. Just like a lot of people spout. So hope that resonate with DHB. Thank you for the super chat. Windy day. What does Spirit have to tell me at this time? Will I get monetary justice from my ex? Let's find out. I got heartbreak in the past. So with you, with the Three of Swords, so emotional pain, a lot of grief and suffering. But I have the Three of Pentacles, so it's something to do with you're building something. You're learning a lot about yourself. I have the Page of Wands, so tells me you're a free spirit. You're exploring things. Also tells me there's going to be some freedom coming for you. Freedom. So also tells me like inspired. You're going to be inspired. I have Five of Wands, so it tells me there's conflict. Or in your future, maybe there's going to be some disagreements still about the situation, some conflicts. But I have the Knight of Pentacles, so it tells me maybe some disagreements you've had. You'll move past them with the Knight of Pentacles. Tells me the fruits of your labor. Tells me financial prosperity is coming to you, or financial independence, and the rewards. You're going to be rewarded. I feel in your future. So from your heartbreak in your past, about your team, your relationship, you became free from that. That's what they're telling me. But these obstacles that you're attaining, these disagreements and these obstacles, the tension, the strife is going to move past that in the Knight of Pentacles or the Nine of Pentacles, and then the Justice card comes after that. So the fruits of your labor are going to come. Tells me the legal stuff or whatever is going to work out into your favor. Justice is coming, and it's going to be very fair. The things that you get is what they're telling me with the Justice card. And the Magician card. So it tells me you're manifesting this. Keep manifesting it. Stay confident. Be self-assurant. Also tells me you have all the tools in the toolbox. You're going to have clarity in this situation. That's what they're telling me as you move forward. And the Four ends clarity regarding your family situation. There's going to be harmony, celebration, holding up the reading with the Four of Wands for your family life. So things are going to kind of click in. And there's going to be joy and harmony for you in your future. So hope they resonate with you, Wendy, and thank you for the super chat. Why was Yannette so obsessed over me? That's a good question. Because you always ask good questions. Let's find out. Why was Yannette so obsessed? Well, I have the Six of Swords. So it was the change in your past. There's a lot of emotional baggage. She had a lot of emotional baggage, what they're telling me. I have the Four of Cups. So I feel like she was a thinker. She was always contemplating things, like I don't know, I don't know, manipulative, not in a bad way, but I'm saying that she was always just contemplating. She was a thinker. She was like her mind didn't stop, is what I get. Because I have a Five of Swords after that. Tells me mental conflicts, a lot of things going on in her mind. Winning at all costs. That's the kind of mentality that I feel like I'm getting. Like she felt like she was defeated. But the Judgment card came out, so an awakening, a reckoning. This tells me it was something that had to happen. It was karmic in nature. So a new phase, a new phase occurred after the situation. So there had to move into a new phase. It was divine in nature. I have the Two of Swords, so it tells me avoidance. She was trying to avoid this. She was trying to avoid the situation about splitting up, or she was trying to do away with it. She was weighing decisions about things. She was just avoiding it. I have the Seven of Wands, so very challenging. It was very challenging for her, as well as yourself. It was her way of maintaining control. She was defensive. I feel like it was something feel like she was out of control, so she tried harder to control. And I have the Eight of Swords or Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands tells me like news or words, maybe things that were maybe the communication between you guys um, was something that um, it's it's what moved it along. I don't know if certain words were said. That's what moved this thing along. I feel was what was said. That's what I'm kind of getting. And the Four of Swords. So yeah, there was a lot of revaluation. You're in the rest period right now. Is what they're telling me. Knight of Wands. So yeah, fearless, impulsive type energy is what I'm kind of getting. A lot of passionate but fiery energy. So right now, honestly, it's there's mental clarity in victory on your part as well as hers. She has mental clarity because that's what's holding up the Ace of Swords is holding up my deck. So you guys had to find your own mental clarity. You guys are better separate than you were together. And it was her way of maintaining control. She wasn't used to not being in control. That's why I feel like she was so obsessed with you. So I hope they resonate with you, DHP, and thank you for the super chat. Question: I'm seeing a rise of hundreds, if not thousands, of what I call everyday profits. I say bullshit. What says the cards? Well, let's find out. Well, some are. I'm going to give you that with the Ace of Swords. Not all of them, because I'm getting the Ace of Swords. Some people are getting clarity. They're starting to become sharper minded with spirit. They're aligning things with the Ace of Swords. I have, because of their meditation, the Four of Swords. So there's things going on. This is renewal. I'm getting renewal. They're being renewed with the Four of Swords. But I have the Knight of Wands. So tells me like maybe some of these people are passionate or taking action to make these things happen. I also feel there's energy change. There's more rapid energy changing and exchanges. And I have the Hermit card, so it tells me maybe some people are really getting this, and some people are bullshitting with the Hermit card, because those are usually a maybe card for me. But also tells me the ones that will be illuminated for truly who they are will come to light with that Hermit card with the lantern. Divine wisdom, truth will come out. It will. So the ones that are legit will be they will continue moving. But the ones who aren't, because I have the moon card after that. So it tells me there's a lot of illusion, a lot of stuff that maybe isn't as what they appear to be at times. Not all of them, but some of them. And I have like um, the Knight of Wands. So it tells me there's a lot of tests of faith with this situation. So this was put into place for a reason to cause illusions, is what I'm getting. Some of the people are legit that are getting this energy, but this is also to mess with your mental clarity, is what I'm getting from this. I'm getting it's because people have to reevaluate these things, that they hear these things all the time and they change from all these sources. So it's constantly just making you think and question, is what I've just got right now. And this is something that was put out purposely. This some of the stuff that I'm getting is purpose. This was something that was impulsive. It was impulsive to put it out to throw a monkey wrench in there. Energetically, the Hermit card comes after that. Is what I'm telling you. So it tells me that there's going to be, because people are trying to find wisdom. They're seeking for wisdom. They're seeking for truth. So this is the perfect time to throw these things out there. So some of these people are saying some things that are truth. Not very many of them. Not very many of them. So there is truth and there is a bunch of liars out there, as I mentioned previously. The Nine of Wands, so gearing up for something. Okay. The King of Pentacles, a lot of these people are doing it for money. They're doing it for money. So that's why they're doing it. They're doing this for the wrong reasons and the things that they shouldn't be doing it for, which is wealth. The King of Wands. So, yeah. So, big picture, these things are going to work themselves out, believe it or not. And the divine will step in. You're going to start to see people are going to start to fade away. Some of these people, because the Temperance card holds up my reading. So it tells me there's going to be harmony brought back into this situation. It's divine in nature. And these things that are going on is to play with people's emotions. So some of these people are speaking truth, but a lot of them are not who they say. Or there are a lot of them out there who are saying things to confuse people. But I'm getting. Hope that resonated with you, Jay, and thank you for super chat. Let's see. Mountain Girl, thank you for the super sticker. Much love, much love. All right. Love and light to you and the family, Jason. And what's that silence in the background? No squeaks anymore. Exactly. That's exactly right. It's that nice chair, man. I was like, you know what? I have this chair. I'm like, and in my back after 2 or 3 hour shows, my back could really be jacked up. So I went out and spent some money a little bit on this one. I sat in it in the store. I'm like, this is nice. I'm gonna buy that. My wife's like, you should buy that. You deserve it. So I bought the chair for myself, and it feels amazing. Actually, this is something I could sit in for a long time. So, but yeah, it's awesome. No more squeaking. The squeaking got put away in another closet in another room. So, if there's ever a guest ever on my show in the studio here, then there's another desk or another chair they can pull up. It'll be the squeaker, but it'll be another chair at least. So, but yeah, thanks for the silence in the background. Exactly, no squeakies. Thanks, Dennis. All right. Chuck. That's correct. My dad had hip surgery and was up walking. Yep. Nice. That's awesome, Chuck. Awesome to hear. Good stuff, man. Yeah, but you know what? I just wanted to disconnect. I understand what you're saying. So there's no reason to worry about me. I'm telling you. But it's I understand what you're saying. But I had to disconnect, totally disconnect. I didn't even look at my phone. That's a true story. So I stopped looking at my phone for a while. I just literally had to just take a break. It's what I have to get away from the electronics. So there's too many things. I started reading the actual books, like paper books. So that's how I usually was spending a lot of my time. So that was something that I had to do. So appreciate the suggestion, though. Thank you. I was wondering what the month of March has in store for me. Well, let's find out. Well, so far, I have the strength card for the month of March. So it tells me if you're focus on something. There's something that if you're not focusing on, you are going to start to focus on something. Because it tells me you're very persuasive in the things that you do. You have good influence. Also tells me with the strength card, though, they want you to remain strong, remain passionate in the things that you're doing. Be open for love. I have the Six of Cups. So it also tells me that they want you to find maybe something that brings you joy, maybe some memories from your past, maybe people from your past, something along that line. I feel like they want you to find that joy. That's what they're telling me. Spirit says, happy memories. Find these happy memories and make more happy memories. Is what they're telling me. I have the King of Cups. So it tells me emotional balance, stability. Also tells me like you're a leader. People look to you for leadership, guidance. Also tells me you're very empathic. You're very energy. You exchange energy very effectively. I have the Wheel of Fortune, so it tells me maybe some a turning point for you this month, and something maybe you've been waiting on, or maybe something a little stalemate, like didn't you haven't progressed very well. There's going to be a good change. A life cycle is coming. You're completing cycles. Those are telling me it's a turning point for you in March. So it tells me that this is something that's going to move for the better for you with the Wheel of Fortune. I have the Devil card after that. Tells me that with the Devil card that you have there's some shadow work that you're working on, or there's some type of attachment, maybe some fears, maybe some lack of mindset. Maybe there's something attached, like I don't know if it's finances or something like that. Maybe there's something you have to let go of. There's some attachment you have to let go of. Seven of Swords comes out, so but it tells me you're very strategic. They want you to be very strategic in this. It also tells me maybe I don't know if there's maybe you felt deceived or maybe you'll feel deceived some maybe some trickery or something you're going to find out that's going to make you go what. So I feel like in the month of March and the Two of Pentacles. So it tells me that you're going to be weighing some decisions or something you're going to learn. Okay, you're going to adapt very well to it. They're telling me no, but you're going to make some decisions. There's some decisions that you're going to be making in March, but tells me celebration. So whatever decisions you make, I feel like you're going to bring celebration and harmony for you with the Three of Cups. I have the Tower card holding up my reading, so it tells me maybe there's going to be some type of revelation for you. Maybe some type doesn't have to be a negative upheaval, but maybe there's some things you're going to learn. That some things that maybe you've been waiting on, they're going to kind of just open up. I feel there's going to be some movement with this. Was that I'm feeling here. Um, and the Three of Wands. So yeah, you're gonna make progress. Okay, expand. This is part of your expansion. So if you've been making plans, or telling me, or you haven't, start making plans, travel plans. That's what they're telling me. If you haven't made travel plans, start making them. That's what they're telling me because you will make a trip for sure. I see it. So that's what they're telling me. Things are progressing for you in the month of March. Keep making your plans, stay strong. Once again, stay focused. That they said there's a strategy for you. You're going to have some decisions to make. So be very strategic in those decisions, okay? Weigh your options, is what they're telling me. And you're going to be able to adapt very well. So hope that resonated with you, Sparks of Light. Thank you for the super chat. So glad you're back. Does universe slash cards feel like I should move this month or hold off? Well, let's find out. I'm going to do two options for you, okay? Option one, if you move now, or option two, to hold off. I would say if I'm pulling cards, I would say I would hold off because I know that this is telling me, and what the first option is, this is what you want. This is a dream of yours. This is what you've been pulled for. I feel like you're subconsciously, your intuition is telling you to move, which is good. But it also tells me with the Four of Cups, like there's some type of disconnect right now. And then I have the Five of Swords. So there's conflict, there's disagreements, there's maybe mental conflicts with it. I have the King of Swords, so you're a thinker. So also tells me with the King of Swords, those are, so far in the first row, I have a bunch of no cards except for maybe two. So, or maybes, or mainly maybes or no. So the second one, I have the Ace of Swords. So it tells me waiting. That tells me that you're going to have mental clarity, okay? If you wait, because you're going to be reevaluating things. Also tells me that just kind of they want you to rest a little bit, with rest your mind, go inside, start to kind of recharge your battery. Because I have the Ace of Cups, tells me a new opportunity will come. So it tells me you're going to be pulled. You'll know when to move. You're going to be ready. It tells me you're going to start to intuitively just know it's time for me to go. And it tells me with the Ace of Cups, things are going to come, proposal, something along that line, flow. Things are going to flow again. And I have the Hermit card, so you're soul searching. They're telling me you're going to learn about some things. You're going to be very wise. You're going to learn some things. Wisdom is coming. That's what it's telling me. Things are going to be illuminated as you're going to learn about the situation. I have the Moon card, so it tells me intuition, but also tells me things are going to be illuminated for you once again. You have some fears and some doubts, so tell me that's going to kind of be illuminated and it's going to kind of be brought to light for you. And I have the Nine of Wands, so it tells me you're gearing up for something, but also tells me there's some weariness about this move or not. That's what they're telling me. It's a test of faith for you. The Eight of Pentacles tells me long-term success, something you've been working on. You're going to master this. This was telling me you're going to know when it's time. That's what they're telling me. You're mastering these things, so you're going to be intuitively drawn. I feel like you're going to wait a little bit, and then you're going to know. It's just going to come to you. You're going to know it's time for me to go now. So yeah, and they're Hierophant. So yeah, you're going to know. Tells me, this is something that's going to work out. So you're going to be when it comes to this, I would say just trust. That's what they're telling me. Just trust yourself. Trust what's going on. Trust your intuition. The divine is intervening. And the Nine of Cups says your wish will come true. You will move. You're going to be very content when you do. So it tells me like you're going to learn some things as you move along. Okay, so you're going to learn some things about yourself, about where you want to go, where you want to move. Those are things like you're going to get more clarity. So right now, I would say probably not the best time to move right now, but I would say hold off a little bit, and you'll know when it'll just feel right. It's time to go. You won't even ask. You're like, it's time. You'll know. So I hope that resonated with you, TTF, and thank you for the super chat. Joni Lee. Hi Jason. What star sea family is my husband from? And what is his mission? His name is Lance. That's funny. Huh. I just made this comment that I only knew one Lance in my whole life until probably, I don't know, like maybe 2 years, a year ago now, year and a half ago, I don't know, something like that. And all of a sudden, I've met like so many Lances now. It's like the universe is throwing Lances in my path. So it's pretty crazy. So I made that comment the other day, actually. Funny thing, how that works. Let's find out. Actually, I'm going to change my deck. I'm going to use my ancestor deck. I feel you're from Orion, Lance. That's what I keep getting is O's and Orions. So first thing I get is my broken arrow card. So I feel your mission here is to bring peace. You're a peacemaker. You're here to bring peace with a broken arrow. And I have the Lord. So you're here on your authority, on God's authority. Also tells me that this is something that you take charge. You're a very take charge type of person. So it tells me that you're able to take charge, but you're also able to bring peace through your leadership, or you will. And autumn comes out. So it tells me to remove the old. Okay, so it tells me we're removing the old and we're moving in to a new resting, beautiful new future for you and for us. And the white witch. You're a light worker. That's what this tells me. It tells me you're here to bring peace from the light. That's what it tells me. It's moving into a new direction with the white witch. Then I have the wise one. You're growing, you're learning about yourself now more and more. So this is part of your growth. This is something you volunteered for because you have divine knowledge inside of you that's going to come out. You're going to start to learn that. And the high priestess, once again, divine knowledge, trusting yourself. You have a lot of divine wisdom that you carry inside, just like all of us do. And this is part of what you're doing. You're going to start to develop maybe mystical type powers, is what I'm getting. Like maybe intuition things, maybe eventually grow into something more of that as you evolve. Maybe light and being able to alter things is kind of what I'm getting. And I have the sage. So it's because you do this, you volunteered, you're very devoted, you're committed. You're committed to the people around you, you're committed to this mission, you're committed to the light and to the love that you bring. And peacekeeper, once again, I keep getting peace. You're a peacekeeper. I feel like that's what you're here for. And it also tells me that it's time for you to let go of the need to be right, to feel that you need to be right all the time. That's what it's telling me. That's something you're learning. Because right now I want to burp and get this out. It's something you need to let go of. They're telling me you'll be more peaceful when you do that. Then I have air guardian. You're shifting your perception. You're actually here to help shift perception as well. So your energy affects others, even if you don't say anything. Your energy, your transfer of energy is very peaceful. It's very intuitive. So that's what they're telling me. You're changing perception, your own perception and the perception of others from your energetic field. And traveler, yeah, you've traveled. You've come here for a reason. You helped to change the direction of where this timeline is going. And the stargazer. So tells me that you are you are a starseed. And I feel like I mentioned, that's kind of you're being divinely guided in the situation. So, and you have divine guidance and knowledge inside of you. So, I hope that resonate with you, Lance and Joni, and thank you for the super chat. Hi, Jason. Can you please tell me anything about my older son? I haven't seen him in over a year and I miss him so much. Thanks for all you do. Let's find out. Let's find out what we get. I don't know if he's overseas or something that's along that line. There's some type of opportunity. That's what moved him. He took a transition or moved along. This is something he's been doing. But I have the judgment card, so it tells me like there's a new phase coming for him. There's some type of reckoning and awakening, some type of growth. I feel like is coming along. It's an inner calling. So an inner calling of his. So I feel like this is something he was maybe he's finding out about himself. He has a new inner calling. Maybe something is pulling him somewhere. Because I have the Two of Swords, so it tells me maybe he's kind of weighing some decisions, some difficult decisions about what he should be doing. I have the Ace of Swords though, so it tells me he's going to have clarity. Victory is coming. So it tells me that things there are going to be some breakthroughs for him as well as yourself. The Four of Swords comes up, so tells me renewal. Tells me he's learning about himself. Also tells me like he's contemplating some things. Same thing with you. I feel like you guys are contemplating some things. Ace of Cups. So it tells me that this things are coming. Love tells me flow. Maybe there's something going along. Maybe some type of relationship he's in. If he's not married, maybe there's going to be some type of proposal or some type of I don't know, spirituality. Things are going to grow. I mean, I feel like for him, that's what things are just going to flow. I keep getting flow. The Hermit card. So it tells me like maybe he's going to do some introspection, some things he's learning about himself. I also feel like inner peace. There's going to be some inner peace coming for you and for him. And the Page of Pentacles. So financial. This is so financial. Something financial is coming. He's building on himself. He's working. He's working. That's what he's telling me. He's manifesting things. He's learning skills. Financial is his desire. He's very diligent. I have the Four of Cups. So reevaluation. He's always reevaluating. He's feeling disconnected, I feel. And I feel like he's contemplating. A lot of contemplation. Five of Swords. So he's got some conflicts. I don't know with you if it's with yourself or with around him. He's got some conflicts that he's got going on. And I feel like there's something going on. But Ace of Pentacles tells me a new opportunity is coming from financial abundance. Also tells me tangible. If you guys are going to reconnect, I feel that's coming for sure. I have the Seven of Swords holding up my reading. So it tells me maybe, I don't know if he's being strategic in the things he does, or if he feels like there's some trickery or something that's maybe you feel that way or one of you feel that way. Maybe you feel deceived or maybe some trickery or something didn't add up about the other person is maybe what the situation is. But I feel in the future with the Three of Cups, that's going to be okay. There's going to be harmony again, celebration with you guys moving forward. Okay. That's what I feel like. There's going to be a get together in the future. But right now, I feel like he's kind of weighing some things. He's had some opportunities and he's really been weighing a lot about his life and the things around him is what I'm getting. So it's not only just you. I feel like there's a lot he's weighing on right now in his mind. So, but it looks like I don't see any dark cards or anything like that. It's just a lot going on for him. So it looks like that will come. Things will start to move forward for you guys in the future. So hope they resonate with you and thank you for the super chat. Feeling stuck. Do the cards have any direction for me? You are deeply missed. Love and light. All right. Okay. There's the Chariot. So you said you're feeling stuck. Movement's coming. You're going to start to move. Things are going to move along. Okay. This is a transition point for you. You're going to depart the old, a new direction. You're going to move in a new direction. Okay. There is movement. Things are going to start to pick up pace for you. Okay. With the Chariot card. So remain strong. That's what they're telling me. I have the Nine of Swords. There's a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of anxieties, a lot of fears. They're telling me. But the Judgment card. So a new phase is coming. So this stalemate you've been having and these sleepless nights is waiting and things, they're going to start to move along. Okay. So it also tells me there's maybe some forgiveness, some things that you need to forgive yourself, forgive others as you always have been. Tells me this is something you're making progress with. Okay. I have the Two of Swords. So yeah, the deadlock. You're telling me the deadlock. That's exactly right. You're feeling stuck with the Two of Swords. But the Ace of Swords tells me you're gonna have a breakthrough. It's coming. Okay. And I feel it won't be like immediately, but I feel soon it will be coming. Okay. Maybe the next 2 months, 2 weeks to 2 months, somewhere around there. Because swords can be weeks to months. It depends. I mean, sometimes wands are hours and to days. So usually swords could be days to weeks. So it could be within the next couple of weeks or before. Possibly, I would say that we'll go with. I feel maybe with this because there's Ace of Swords after that. Maybe within the next couple of weeks, you'll start to see some movement. Okay, because the Chariot card is a rapid movement, so you're going to start to pick up pace. So you're going to have mental clarity, success. Four of Swords tells me reevaluating things. They want you to kind of go inside, meditate, relax, recenter yourself. That's what they're telling me. Ace of Cups. Once you do that, things are going to flow. There's some stagnant energy you need to get rid of. So once you do that, it'll flow. They're telling me things are going to move beautifully. And the Two of Wands is telling me expansion. You're making progress. Make those plans. Keep progressing. Keep moving forward. And this is expanding for you. So it will start to move in a new direction in the next. I feel like next couple of weeks. Up to the next 2 weeks or so, or before, things will start to pick up pace. Okay, so you got to recenter. They want you to kind of recoup, rest for a minute, recharge your battery, realign, and then things will start, energy will flow again. So hope that resonate with you, Linda, and thank you for the super chat. Hip to Helen. Oh, I haven't seen you or heard you for a while. Of course, you guys haven't heard from me in a while either, but thanks for the super sticker, Hip to Helen. Much love, much love. Have I been an aquatic being in any of my past star lives? I have always been drawn to water. Well, let's find out. I bet you want to get some water cards in here. Well, the first one I get is the Eight of Cups. So then I have the Seven of Pentacles. So a minimum of, if you've been an aquatic being, at least 7 times. So, and I feel with the King of Pentacles, it was something maybe you were even royalty in one of these aquatic environments. Because I have the Queen of Swords. So after the King of Pentacles, I have the Queen of Swords. So it tells me royalty. It also tells me there's some truth to this. Also tells me like the Knight of Wands. So I feel like maybe you had some warriors around you, or maybe you're royalty and you had a military as well. Because I have the Justice card, so it tells me for sure that you were, and you were very fair and just as a ruler, is what they're telling me. Yeah, and the eight, and you were very good at communicating with the Eight of Wands. So you were very good at communicating and delivering news and messages to people. So I feel this was a gift you had. And the Tower. So, but there was some upheaval. There was some changes that happened with the Tower card. And the Two of Cups. So an agreement was made. So whatever happened, this was an agreement. This was something that happened. So it tells me maybe the changes that happened, it was somebody agreed to these changes and there was a partnership involved is why these things were changed for you. And the Knight of Pentacles, so yeah, it was a routine. This is something you did over and over again is what they're telling me. There's always conflicts. Five of Wands, so there's always conflicts what I'm seeing with the situation. So there was others conflicting with you, and there was this was something that I feel there was there's battles in your past is what I'm getting. So you have been very much. That's why you're still attracted to the water, because you've had at least 7 lives, is what I'm saying. That you were very close to the water, if not aquatic in nature. So I hope that resonated with you, and thank you for the super chat. Hi, Jason. Glad you're back. Just wanted to give you a Hawaiian. I think it's a Hawaiian 100% say hello to all the travel familia. Thank you, Blanche. Much love, much love, much love. Thank you, thank you. How does March look for me? Well, let's find out. Well, I have the Page of Pentacles, so there's something you're manifesting, something you've been manifesting. You're telling me, or you will manifest something. I don't know if it's money or something coming to you. I keep getting money. And I also feel like this isn't, you've been very ambitious. This is something you've been working. This is a desire of yours. I have the Knight of Pentacles. So I don't know if you've been working on this. So I keep getting hard work, routine. This is something you work on. And I feel like this is something you're becoming more efficient in the things that you do. Also tells me the Knight of Pentacles, something is coming to you. Once again, manifestation, something is coming. I have the Eight of Cups though. So possibly you're going to maybe walk away from something or a decision, depart. I don't know if something you're going to leave behind. Maybe maybe something from the past or something that maybe a decision you have to make. You're going to leave it behind because it didn't feel like the right one for you at the time. I have the Five of Swords, so there could be some conflict. Could be mental conflict inside. Could also be some conflicts with others. Maybe just disagreeing on some of the things maybe you think or what was said. That's what it's telling me. But I have the Two of Pentacles, so it tells me maybe some decisions you're going to have to make this month. Okay, so maybe there's some conflicts about some decisions you're going to be making. But I feel you're going to make the right one, so you're going to be able to adapt. They're telling me the Hierophant. So tells me maybe about your job or the institutions that you're a part of. Also tells me maybe to trust yourself with the Hierophant. Trust yourself. That's a High Priest card in other decks. So also tells me divine wisdom is coming. You're learning a lot about yourself and others around you. The Judgment card. So a rebirth, an awakening, maybe some type of wake up call maybe happens for you this month. Maybe there's some things you learn that have ever come out, come into the light. Forgiveness, mercy. That's what I keep getting that. So there's something that's going to be coming out. I feel maybe that's an inner calling. Something has been inside that has been wanting to come out. It's going to come out. That's what they're telling me. And the Two of Swords, yeah, decisions. You know, tells me maybe some deadlock. Once again, some stalemate. Some decisions you're making. Maybe you're avoiding some things. That's what they're telling me. But the Ace of Swords comes out. So it tells me with the Ace of Swords, you're going to have clarity, breakthroughs. Okay. So it tells me new ideas, you're going to be sharp minded. Okay. And the Page of Wands holding up my reading tells me like there's limitless potential for you. That's what they just told me. Okay. Free yourself. Okay. Inspiration, be inspired, whatever, find things that inspire you. That's what they're telling me. So that's what I'm getting from that. Okay. So I hope that resonated with you, and thank you for the super chat. And it tells me you're going to do all right. You're going to be able to adapt to some of these decisions and things that you're going to find out, but it tells me you're good at it. So just keep the faith and all will be well. Cecilia, thank you for the super sticker. Much love, much love, much love. Chuck, have you looked in the description of this channel? You can get the DHA oil in a bigger quantity for cheaper And actually, they have lemon flavored ones. They have an orange flavored one. That's the DHA oil. I take it every day, and it tastes delicious. I have lemon flavored mine, so it tastes really good. It doesn't taste like that funky plain algae one. Okay, so I'm just telling you, it's good. So you can get that. Look in the link in the description if you're looking to buy something that doesn't taste like you just took a huge wad of mud from the ocean and swallowed it. So, all right. Kelsey Harley Ray. Thank you for the super sticker, Kelsey. Much love and light. Hope you guys are doing well. All right. I've heard people using the paste. I actually took a whole tube of the horse paste. No joke. Took a little bit, a little eraser size every night and did a whole tube. And actually it helped a lot of my, like, it helped. But also, you know what I've been taking also is zeolite. You can get the zeolite clay. So, and I've been drinking a cup of that every day, and it helps me like with a lot of things, like detox from the heavy metals. I've been doing that for a while. But the horse paste, I actually have the dog dewormer too, um, the pan cure ones, and that would be one of those that I would take too. But the horse paste stuff, it's legit. I've taken it. So actually, I got the apple flavored one, and just a little bitter, but it's not that bad. So it works. Ivermectin paste, exactly. So mine's apple tasting. So I have 3 more of those syringes that if I ever need them, I can use them. So I just wanted to try to get it for some of the parasites so I can kill them off. So ivermectin does kill parasites. Exactly. That's why I was taking it. Let's see. I'm just trying to read real quick. All right, here's one. I would like to know which galactic family I come from, if any. Let's find out, Chrissy. I get Pleiadian. I keep getting P from before I even pull for you. I get the 4 of Cups. So it tells me like it's a lot of you're feeling disconnected. That's what you're telling me. Also tells me there's a lot of things you've been contemplating. So I don't know if you've been meditating a lot or if that's a practice of yours. It tells me that that's something you maybe should get into if you're not into that as much. It tells me the 6 of Swords is a transition for you. So you've traveled. You've traveled here. Okay, that's what they're telling me. But you're also going to be releasing some things. You need to release some energy, some things you've been holding on to. There's some emotional baggage. There's some things that you need to let go of. That's what they're telling me. Because I have the Eight of Wands. So it tells me you're going to things are going to pick up speed. Once you release these things, and things are going to start to move forward for you. They're going to start to pick up speed. And I also feel like you're going to start to manifest things. They're going to be rapid change. Like the energy is going to flow to you quicker, is what they're telling me with the Eight of Wands. I have the Three of Pentacles. So you're here as a team. You're here you're part of a family, part of a group that you're here for, and you're learning a lot about yourself. You're going to start to implement things. You're going to start to collaborate with others in the future, is what they're telling me. I have the King of Wands, so it tells me big picture. This is something for the big picture for not only yourself, but also you volunteered. You were a leader. You volunteered to come here in this time. That's what they're telling me. This is you're good at overcoming challenges. This is something that you took leadership and said, I want to come down and help at this time. I have the Page of Wands, so it's to bring freedom. You're here to help bring freedom. You have limitless potential, they're telling me, since you were young. So you're learning about yourself. You're going to discover a lot about yourself, they're telling me. I have the Two of Swords. So it tells me with the Two of Swords, the stalemate. These things are kind of been stalemating for you. You've been contemplating a lot of things. That's going to move forward. Ace of Swords. So you're going to have clarity, okay? The truth is going to come out. Things are going to start to move for you, okay? So the Knight of Cups is holding up my reading. So it tells me intuitive messages. You're a knight in shining armor. You're here to bring love and harmony, and you're here to progress. You're here as a messenger. You're here to deliver messages for people, to help people. That's what they're telling me. So hope that resonated with you, Christy, and thank you for the super chat. Sally Thomas, I would like to know if my daughter and I will ever be close again. Sally Thomas and her daughter ever be close again? I got the Page of Pentacles, and it's asking about your daughter. That's your child. So I see yes, manifestation. That's your desire. I have the Knight of Pentacles. It's going to take some hard work. It's going to be slow moving, but it tells me it will come to fruition. Okay, so it tells me there's going to be some conservation there. Okay. I have the Eight of Cups though, so disappointments. There's some withdrawal right now is what I'm getting with the Eight of Cups. You have to leave that behind because of a conflict. You guys are having a conflict with the Five of Swords, so maybe some winning at all costs, some disagreements, some conflicts. That's what I'm getting. I have the Eight of Pentacles, so this is something that you guys are working on. This is something maybe that happens more than often. It tells me repetitive. This is something that's repetitive. So this stuff maybe you guys bump heads a lot. So also tells me you're working on yourself, and she's working on herself with the Eight of Pentacles. Things are being worked on. And the Queen of Swords. So it tells me there's going to be some truth. There's going to be some clarity. It also tells me like communication. There's going to be clear communication that's going to come with you guys. The energetic boundaries are going to change. Okay. Right now, you guys are separating from each other, but it's going to change. The Knight of Wands. So renewed energy. Okay. So they're going to come towards you. I feel like she will come towards you, is what I'm getting. Okay. So it tells me there's some type of action that's going to be taken. I have the Five of Pentacles. So loss, I don't know if something like that will be, maybe it's some type of loss, some fears, some doubts, something along that line in the future, maybe will be why she maybe comes towards you. I have the Knight of Swords. So yeah, it tells me with the Knight of Swords, that's maybe an energy, some type of conflict, something along that line. She's very good at defending her beliefs as you are. So they're telling me. I have the King of Swords, so there's going to be some clarity again. Okay, truth is going to come out. Tells me you both use too much of this and you're thinkers. Okay, so the tower, there's a tower holding in my reading, so it tells me there's going to be a revelation. Things are going to kind of, the tower moment for what you are, you're already disrupted, so it's going to be a disruption to the disruption. That's what I'm getting. So it tells me that there's going to be some type of revelation that's going to come, some awakening. So it tells me some that leads to progress. Okay. So with the tower, always leads to progress. It may look sloppy at the time and really gross and ugly, but that revelation changes your perception and changes your timeline for the better, even if it seems ugly. So it tells me you guys will. Okay. She's going to come to you, I feel, but it's going to take some time. Okay. It's not going to happen overnight. She's going to have to work on it. It's something she's going to have to work on as well as yourself for this energy to come together again. So hope that resonates with you, Sally, and thank you for the super chat. I haven't heard a decode, but I'm going to tell you one thing, Chrissy. I watched it the other day and I actually was in tears at least 3 times. So the energy was that strong. I'm telling you, when he was talking about the veterans and the homelessness and getting people off the streets, and I mean that's all stuff that people should be speaking of, not this garbage that everyone else has been spouting. That's amazing. That's how we got to bring it together. We got to help people. We got to help the world, and I feel like that's a huge part of it. So there was a lot of stuff straight up. He was blunt in that speech, and I haven't heard a Trump speech in a long time. I happened to pick that one up and listen to it the day after. I didn't read any comments. I just played it, and I got amazing energy that he was saying. So he hasn't said things yet that haven't been true. Like I said, just stay the course, and all will be well. All right, let's see what we got. I'm just going through the chat to see if I'm not missing anything. So I love that. Thank you. No, I honestly see. I love reading your guys' comments, but I'm telling you, this whole thing. Um, when I was at the beach, man, like literally, like it was a very, very. I was in between dimensions, and that was the crazy part. And what the thing is I don't know why I felt this way. Is when I was on the beach, I was laying back on the sand, my feet on the sand, but I had my back, and I was looking up. After I sat with my feet on the I was sitting almost in Indian position, but not really, but I had my feet firmly on the ground. I was sitting position, but I had my hands in between my legs on the sand. And when I was looking toward with my eyes closed, I was facing toward the sun. And then I went to then something just drove me to lay down on the sand and look up, and I happened to see the sun and the moon right above me. Literally, it was crazy. I saw angels. I saw archangels. I saw literally in the sky, no joke. I saw archangels, and they were the archangel. You used to see the angels were. I have pictures of it. So the angels were smaller, and the archangel that I saw was huge. But there was dragons protecting. It was amazing. Like the angels were going one way, and the dragon was like going the other way to like watch their back. It was pretty awesome stuff that I saw. And when I saw these things, literally, I was seeing like things, beings in my eyes. Like it was crazy, and the sparkles and the light. It was pretty awesome. So I ground myself all the time on my ground with my bare feet and things like that, or in tree or whatever. But I've never had that. I told my wife, I said, I feel like I'm seeing in between dimensions. I feel like I'm seeing in between dimensions, is what I told her. I said, and when she sat down next to me, she didn't see it. She laid down next to me, she didn't see it until I touched her. When I touched her, her energy vibed with mine, and she was starting to see the same things I was seeing without me telling her what I was seeing and how to what they were and what to describe. It was pretty crazy. The energy was so flowing, and it was a good recharge, and that's why I wanted to see. I took the pictures, and it was pretty crazy, man. I mean, it was. I feel like in the last couple of weeks, things have kind of really come into alignment for me, and it was pretty awesome stuff. And I feel like, and lately, like the last few days, just to kind of for me, um, the I went before I went to sleep every night. My ears and the pressure in my head was so strong. And the sound, every sound was very sensitive. Like things seemed really loud that weren't loud, and it was only towards the end, towards going to bed, and literally before like an hour before I would go to sleep, like my head would just get the pressure in my ears, and it was crazy stuff, um, it was pretty crazy stuff. Like, and I'm gonna tell you a dream I had too. I haven't had very many dreams like that I could remember, but funny thing, I was dreaming. We were in Tennessee, coming back from Florida. We drove through. This was in Nashville, and there's a lot of, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but there's a lot of like Civil War battle places and battlegrounds in Tennessee. There's a lot of energy in Tennessee, in that Midwest, Kentucky, Tennessee, things like that. There's a lot of battles that were fought. A lot of people died. Well, that night when we were sleeping in Tennessee, I had a dream. I had a dream, that was weird. My wife had a dream about, it was a very disconnected dream, and I had a dream. We don't, and both those dreams at the same night. We never have dreams very often, especially like where she can remember hers and I remember mine. But it was very disjointed, and it didn't make sense. It was like people were pointing things and accusing me of things. Like it was crazy. I didn't even know these people, and I was like, "Who are you? I don't know who you are." But another dream that I had when I was in Florida, because we were staying at a hotel right on the beach. It was awesome. We got to open the door and hear the ocean waves. It was pretty awesome. So I one night I had a dream, and I was in a school. I was in a school, and I was walking through a school, an elementary school, and I happened to walk by this wall of the school, and in the wall I noticed it. I noticed that the wall looked different. Like, that wall looks different. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look like a regular wall. So I push on it. And guess what? The wall opens up into a secret room inside the school. And I open up this room door, and I'm inside, and there's one person standing in this room, and it was Tom Hanks. No joke. And I pulled my gun, and I tell them, I said, I caught you. I caught you. Now you're going to tell me everything there is to know about the Illuminati and what they do for these children. And you need to show me everything. Everything. You need to tell me everything. So I sat there, and he actually told me things. I don't remember specifically everything he was telling me, but it was very sophisticated. He showed me, he was drawing diagrams on a chalkboard, and he was telling me how intricate and how very compartmentalized these things are, where it's hard to track. And when I went and caught him, though, but here's the thing, I didn't have anger towards him. Like, it wasn't like, I need to eliminate you right now. It was weird. I don't know what the situation is with him. I mean, I wasn't seeking him out, but he was the one that I caught in this secret room. And he started literally spilling the beans to me. And it was very elaborate, the stuff how he broke it down financially. I mean, literally, it was so much information that he provided to me. It was pretty crazy stuff. So, and it was just very sophisticated in how they traffic the children, and what they do. So it's been, I'm telling you, my spirituality, like, it's been pretty crazy. Like this, it was the longest dream. When I have my visions, are usually fairly short in my dreams, but this was one that was literally like, it went on. And the funny thing is, after I had that dream, I had that dream in Tennessee, where there was people accusing me of doing nasty things to people, like stuff that I would never even contemplate doing. But they were pointing the fingers. I never even met these people, and they were accusing me of things that I didn't even know who they were. But it was like they were trying to point fingers at me, and I was like, "What? I don't even know who you are. I've never even seen you. I don't know who you are." So I just wanted to say it was a very unique situation when it comes to the uh, to the dreams. But I don't know. It's been a great time, kind of getting the batteries recharged. So yeah, it was weird. Tom Hanks, exactly. I don't know why he was the one in my dream. It's exactly who it was. I know who it was. So, and he was talking to me like we were having a conversation. It's like this. It's pretty crazy. But of course, I threatened him. So, you better tell me everything before I eliminate you right now. So, because if I'm thinking first thing, hey, why is there a secret wall? Where does a secret wall? Why do we need a secret wall into a in an elementary school? And I've told you, I've had multiple dreams throughout my time in the last few years of saving children multiple times. So I feel like this is a mission of mine that I've been a huge part of, and I've actually taken babies to the light. I've done that. I've seen myself doing it in a dream. So it's been pretty crazy. So I just wanted to say that it was my spiritual experiences lately. I share what I get, and it's pretty crazy stuff. I mean, even for me, even the stuff that people I try to talk to them about, it's like what? So it's crazy though. But I just want you guys to know, your dreams, even if they seem crazy, don't think that. Everything is for a reason. You have a dream for a reason. You have an experience for a reason. You have a lot of things energetically, things have just really been flying like hardcore. The energy, I felt it so much in my head the other day, last 2 nights ago now, but literally it's crazy. Like the pressure was so much in my head. I'm like, wow, my head is gonna, and my ears were very sensitive. Like that was like the most, and I couldn't get rid of it. You try to pop your ears, like, whatever. I couldn't do it. It just was, the pressure was like, wow. So I just wanted to say that this is, so I'm experiencing things too that are new for me even every day. So it's all about I'm telling you, I feel more, I had some disruption. So some things that I learned as well. Not anything personal, but just in general about our whole existence that really changed a lot of how I think about a lot of things. And then I had to take that, process it, and then try to realign it spiritually. That's why it took me a few weeks to kind of take a break. Like I said, and it was just time. And it's funny, my wife is saying, I know people have been trying to get a hold of you. I know that people miss you. They want they want you to, they want to see you. I'm like, I know. I said, I know. I'm just not in a good place to be able to do that. She goes, well, go with what you feel in your heart. You'll know when it's time. So, and today I was like, it's time. It's time for me to get back on and to just see how everyone's doing. So I just want to say thank you guys for your support. It's always amazing. Stay strong. I know a lot of you guys are support the other groups. You know what I mean? Chrissy does videos. Joe is doing videos. Dennis is doing videos now, which is amazing. So, Lady D is doing videos. So, Ocean Odell. I mean, these guys, there's a bigger purpose to this stuff. And, a lot of us would not jump out of our comfort zones unless we felt there was a reason for us to do it. And we're all like that are putting ourselves out there. So I just wanted you guys to know, same thing. I really feel like I had a part to do with this as well, to try to get people to start opening up. I mean, I would have never guessed that Dennis would have been having his own show. For how little he does say it's very little, but when he does say it's very very strong. So it's just amazing. It's great to see things evolve and grow because the more of us that are out there, it's awesome. That's what we want. We want that. We want people to do great. That's what we want. We want them to do great. And remember, we're not fighting for us. And that's what I keep telling people. We're not doing this for us. We may not see very many of these benefits and these reaping of these benefits. You understand that. The purpose of this is for your grandchildren and their grandchildren and their grandchildren and their grandchildren. It's for everything after us. We are here. We are the ones. And if you're not getting goosebumps from this energy that I'm telling you, God is telling me right now, you are the ones. You are the chosen ones. Chosen. Chosen. Believe that. Believe it. You believe it, and it will become a reality. That's where it starts. We talk about belief. Believe, believe, believe. Even when we have doubts, we're human. I have to tell myself that a lot too. Like, you're a human. And that's true. In this form, I'm human. But that's why we came here, to experience these things. So pay attention to these dreams, guys. Pay attention to them. Write them down in your journals. Even if you get a weird thought in your head, write a journal down. If you have it right there, write it down. Make a note on your phone. whatever it is that you have to do for yourself, preferably write it down because that puts memory and muscle energy into it. So that's something that I feel like you guys should do more of. Just stay in the zone. Stay in the zone, even when it's hard. I know we're all having crazy lives and a lot of stuff going on, but I see a beautiful future for all of us. I saw I wish you could have seen what I was seeing in the in between dimensions. It was beautiful. I mean, looking up at the blue sky, I've never seen so many sparkling lights. They were just everywhere. It was pretty awesome. So, and just seeing the angels, the archangels, to see the dragons. I saw dragons literally. So I want you guys. Oh, Gina Wagner, look at that, jumped on. Look at that. That's awesome. So, but yeah, it's we are the chosen ones for sure. You know, and we have to pull ourselves out of Babylon. God pulled us out. A lot of you are growing and expanding. So reach back in that pit and pull someone else out. That's what our job is to do now. And it's not easy. This is we're unraveling the devil's plan. And I'm telling you, I focus my energy on sending the devil and the demons and the dark energy to God to be judged. That's what I said with all my energy that I had. And it was powerful. So we need to just do that. With your energies, you can do that. Yes, I will do a healing real quick before we go, but I want you to do that. Focus your energy. You have that power. The more of us that do this, send the dark, send the devil, send the demons, send them into the light to God, the creator, for their judgment. That's the energy we push. We're pushing them along. It's time for you to either flip sides and become the light, or it's time for you to be erased from existence. And that's how it is. That's God's decision, not ours. Our job is to help push them into the light for judgment. So that's something that God wanted me to tell you guys. And Yeshua, that's another thing that we've been lied to about. Jesus Christ and Yeshua. Why they call him Jesus. That's not what you think. Yeshua is his name. So that's something that I want to just I'm telling you, there's so many crazy, everything you think is good is not. A lot of things have been so twisted. It's just been so overwhelming, but it's good. I want you guys to know that it's all will be well. I've seen it multiple times. God is always ask your guides for guidance. Ask them. Ask him. Ask him for healing. Ask God to heal you. I asked God to heal me from my back and everything. You know what? My back has been amazing. Literally. I said, I trust you. Please heal me. Because you use that power from God to heal yourself. Because that's how powerful you are. Yes, we can manipulate the weather. Yes, we can do a lot of things. We're learning these things. But the more energy increases, the more we're able to do this. I'm telling you, we're all gifted. There's a reason why we're here. So stay in that trench. Stay in that foxhole. Watch your six. I got your six. If you got my six, that's how we're gonna win. We gotta surround them and push them into the light. Send them to God for their judgment. Send them to God for their judgment. All right. So before we go, real quick, I want to do a quick little healing. So or energy, since a couple of people have asked. So if you want to do this, I want you to go ahead. If you want to, it's up to you. So you can grab your sage. You can grab your and actually, sage is good, but sage also does drive away the good energies too. So, just so you know, dragon's blood is very good. Dragon's blood does keep the negative away, but also the energy is good for the light. So, but that's why they use sage because it's very strong, but it also pulls away the light from it too. So that's a true story. So, but if you want to grab your whatever, you can grab your sage, you can grab your candle. You don't need it. You don't need anything. You can grab your silver, whatever you feel connected to. That's the important part. It's your intention. Palo Santo is very good. I also love the smell of it. So I actually have some of your sticks right now, Harley Ray. So, yep. But yeah, let's go ahead and if you want to go ahead and do that, go ahead and grab those. And now we're gonna What I want you to do is close your eyes if you're not grabbing any of your stuff. And when you do grab your things, go ahead and grab them and close your eyes. And I want you to slow your breathing down. I want you to slow your breathing down in through your nose, out through your mouth, nice and slow. Every breath in, we breathe in the divine breath of life from God, the creator of all. And every breath out, we release all things that do not belong. Every breath in, we breathe in the divine breath of life from God, the creator of all. Every breath out, we release all things that no longer serve us and do not belong. I want you to visualize in your mind's eye, as you slow your breathing down, I want you to visualize all this beautiful white light that surrounds us. It's there. It's this white light that surrounds you. It's above you. It's below you. It's around you. That's your light. And I want you to start to pull this energy in from around you. It's everywhere, but I want you to slowly start to pull this energy in through the top of your head and through the bottom of your feet and in through your heart. I want you to think or bring a memory into your mind's eye, beautiful memory, something that brings a smile to your face, a joy, a child, a grandchild, something that just brings joy to your face every time, and a smile every time you think of it. I want you to bring this into your mind, into your heart, into your mind, as you start to pull this energy in from around you. This energy, as it starts to come through you, this energy renews you, this energy heals you, this energy rejuvenates you. This energy is light. This energy is love. This energy is healing. And with that open heart, I want you to push this energy out back into the universe. And I want you to say whatever affirmations or whatever you want to whatever person or whatever man or woman that you want to say this to, or the universe, or to just in general, whatever affirmations you like to say to yourself now. But say them with belief. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. I am a divine being and creation of God. I am magical. I am divinely protected. I am sending Satan, Lucifer, the devil, all iterations, all demons, all lower frequency energies, sending you into the light now to be judged by God, the creator of all, with forgiveness and healing. I am rooted. I am strong. I am a warrior. I am successful. I am the light. I am forgiven. And I am divinely loved. So be it, and so it is. Yep. So, good energy. Good energy. It's been a good show, guys. So thank you. So, yeah, I always got your 6 too. I'm going to read all these comments, and my ears are ringing right now so much. So stay the light, guys. Stay strong. Stay the light. All will be well. All is well on my side. I'm sending you guys all light and love and prayers. God has your back. Believe that. He wouldn't forsake us to this. So believe that. Call it in. Send this darkness into the light. Send them to the Creator for their judgment. That's what we need. So till next time, guys. Love you all. Thank you guys for tuning in. Soldier of Light, out.